My name is Elle Grant.
My name is Emily Chetney.
My name is Justin Barnes.
My name's Sean Goodwin.
Dina Hout.
Aubrey Vasquez. Cassie.
McKeon Bowman.
Hi, I'm Amy Cheever.
Hi, I'm Sarah Enlow.
Hannah Jarvis.
Mercedes Victoria Mears.
Aubrey Calderwood.
My name is Benjamin Aquina.
My name is Pedro Alegre.
My name is Sheila Silver.
My favorite play/musical that we have done here was probably Drood, to be honest, because I think it was the most fun that I've actually had ever doing a show.
Les Mis. And all of our shows have been awesome and super fun to work, but Les Mis is when we really hit our stride as a crew, you know, the current crew that we still have. And I think a lot of camaraderie has really came out of that show.
I really loved Into the Woods. I did a lot of work on the bookcases, or the books, the giant books.
Diviners and Drood.
Well, for the musical, it's a tie between Little Shop and Edwin Drood.
Beauty and the Beast, because it was the first one I did at the school.
For play, it's that one, Diviners.
Toss up between Midsummer and Diviners. I can't choose a favorite because they're all wonderful in their own way.
Ushering and having fun with everybody outside, chasing coyotes.
Getting spray tanned, really orange, and then having people that didn't know about the show just awkwardly look at me.
My favorite memory was probably moving the barricade for Les Mis, or I really liked lighting Drood.
I think the first time I ever got into a show, which was Dames at Sea, and seeing my name on the list, and I called my mom and we cried.
Training the freshman Reese Ravner how to do Spotlight.
I think backstage Les Mis, just learning all the actors' lines and having the entire tech crew do a kick line for Edwin Drood.
My favorite memory was when Wiley, during Into the Woods, had a big chicken and it had laid golden eggs, and then he would, a couple times it accidentally slid off into the orchestra pit, and then the orchestra kids were trying to throw it back to us, so there was flying chickens and eggs flying everywhere.
Sitting back in the wardrobe room and just meeting all the new people that came back there asking for my help to fix their costumes, and then having those mini conversations with them.
Walking all the way to Bravo Burgers and back to get food with Pedro.
My favorite rehearsal memory of the year was the Diviners rehearsal when we were working with E. Wiley and Danielle, and we were trying to figure out if Cece was really kind of a seductor. And we played with it, and we did the whole rehearsal that one way, and we kind of talked about it, and then we went back and played it more innocently. As a director, that was such a favorite because it was the best of what we get to do in exploring a scene and why rehearsal is so fabulous.
Before opening night, before every show, our "Ooh, I feel so good." Everybody's just so happy in that moment, and I like it.
I'm gonna miss the incredibly long days that we have here. Those 14-hour QDQ days that we've had. And we all go home extremely tired, or midnight we'll be like, hey, let's just go get pancakes at Corky's.
Probably the theater itself and Mr. Stewart.
Benji and Pedro.
I think I will miss all of the people, actually, because this year especially, I think we've really bonded together, and I'll just really miss everyone.
Everybody's so enthusiastic here about what they do, and everybody loves what they do. There's a passion and everything. It's not just, oh, okay, I'm doing drama because I get 600 extra credit points. It's because there's passion behind.
All the fun stuff that we do with the cast, when we would go out to lunch on early out Mondays to get food and then come back for rehearsal, just hanging out with everybody.
I will miss having my sanity by having art.
I made all of my friends through theater, and I'm gonna miss them more than anything.
Make art, damn it, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Shit!
Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken.
What the hell just happened?
The goose is cooked.
But mother, I'm a man now! And, Butterworth, Renfield, Butterworth, Renfield, Butterworth, Renfield.
I'm just looking for trouble.
Butterworth, Renfield, Butterworth.
I think my head is so big because it's so full of dreams. You will never have to wonder where you are, for wherever you would go, there you will be.
Nah, you full of shit. Do everything you can, whenever you can, as much as you can.
Not under any circumstances.
Oscar Wilde. I believe that theater is the most immediate way in which one human being can connect with another human being about the essence of being human.
Oh my god! I got into theater when my brother's girlfriend at the time brought me home a VHS of Cats.
I was a ticket girl for a show that my mom was doing, and I would watch it up in the booth every night, and I just thought, wow, I really want to be a part of this.
I began working in our theater when I found out that my English teacher, Mr. Rigg, offered up extra credit to any kid that wants to help out with the shows. So I began ushering everything I could, and I did so much work my freshman year for Mr. Rigg that I never actually had to write any essays, and I still don't know what happens in the Odyssey because I didn't bother reading it.
I started theater sophomore year, so I was homeschooled the year before. I really didn't want to. I wanted to be in art class, but my mother said that I would make no friends. So I decided, okay, I guess I'll do theater, and I ended up loving it so much that I stuck with it for the rest of every other year.
I was looking for a way to weasel myself back into Wiley's life, and so I decided to get involved.
I started off, Mr. Rigg needed a spotlight, and had a really great time with Sarah Inlow, and we were pretty good at it.
When I was 10 years old, my parents, there was a place in Anaheim where I grew up called Melodyland, and they took me to see my first play in 4th grade, and it was The Music Man with Shirley Jones and an actor named Bert Parks. And I sat in the audience just enthralled. And then 2 weeks later, they took us out to a place in Thousand Oaks, and I got to see Mary Martin as Peter Pan. And that informed everything that I wanted to do with my life. And here's the really funny thing: this Saturday night, tomorrow night after Tony Awards, I'm taking Adam, my son, to see Kathy Rigby in Peter Pan up at the La Mirada Theater.
Nobody who goes into theater is sane. Example, me. And have fun.
Measure twice, cut once.
Don't be afraid to fail, don't be afraid to make mistakes, because mistakes are the one thing that teaches us the most.
Aww, baby!
Underclassmen, just, participate, go to the cast parties, those are the best part, and just be friends with people, have fun.
Underclassmen, always tie your shoes.
One tip, if you ever usher and it's 9 at night, don't go outside and wander around the school. There are coyotes out there. They'll eat you.
Dare to suck. It's a good one. Dare to try and fall flat on your face, because those are your greatest learning moments.
Work hard, communicate, ask Miss Silver about that one. Really do this because you love it, and if you do that, then everything's gonna be great.
To the underclassmen, bye-bye, have fun being everything, do a good job, focus. I love you.
Miss Silver, thank you. You've convinced me that this is something I love doing, and this is something I want to pursue later on in my life.
Silver, thank you very much for the opportunity to be to take a leadership role in this department. I've had a lot of fun, both teaching and mentoring, and also learning a lot myself. So I'd like to thank you very much for the opportunity to do so.
Miss Silver, thank you. Thank you so much. You taught me that I can do this, I can be successful, and I can pursue this as a career even. I wouldn't have believed it without you.
Just want to say thank you for everything you've done for us this year. Thank you for helping me, supporting me in everything that I've told you, asked you, listened to me. Just thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you. This year has been so amazing. I've learned so much from you, Miss Silver. Your generosity, you always talk about our generosity, but your generosity needs to be acknowledged. The patience you have with all of us, and especially with me, with my wonderful follow-up, or follow-through. I love you. Thank you, Miss Silver.
I just feel so blessed that Miss Silver has come into my life. I feel like I'm a better person because I know her. She's just such an amazing woman. Miss Silver, I will miss you so much. Thank you for an incredible senior year.
Miss Silver, you are more of a teacher than you will ever know, and you've taught in so many more ways than you will ever realize.
Bye, Miss Silver. Thank you for everything, for helping me to grow as an actor, as a performer, and as a person.
Miss Silver, you have been the most influential person I met in high school, and I'm truly thankful that I got to meet you. Thank you so much for everything.
I loved you guys, and I really admired you and was so proud of you and grateful to you. I think I mentioned this at the thespian induction, how warmly you welcomed me, and I know it's hard to lose your beloved teacher for the past 3 years, and you never ever treated me in a way that wasn't completely welcoming and accepting. I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that. You're a class act. And I guess the thing I want you to remember is this: if you pursue theater and you're on stage, I want you to always be true to your characters, and in everything else in life, be true to yourselves. I love you guys.